Eddie faced the blizzard head-on. As he pushed himself forward, he suddenly lost his footing and plunged into a frigid lake. The icy currents pulled him under while he frantically beat against the ice above. At that moment, Alpha emerged on the shore. The wolf jumped, trying to break the ice, but it was no use. Fortunately, the boy used his knife to break through the thick ice, shivering uncontrollably. He was able to start a fire, took off his clothes, and curled up next to Alpha to keep warm. The wind and snow intensified, pushing them to keep moving forward. Out of nowhere, the boy noticed a figure in the distance. Excited, he dashed over to ask for help, but as he approached closer, he noticed the person was completely frozen, sitting still with a face covered in ice. With no options left, the boy stepped into a small cabin in search of food. The heavy snowfall had closed off the mountain pass, and I haven't eaten in days. Even worse, the boy had gotten sick. Equipped with a bow and arrow, he pressed on. However, it didn't take long for a pack of ferocious hunting dogs to catch sight of him. Eddie and Alpha swiftly found shelter in the cave, anxiously keeping an eye on the entrance. It seems your message got cut off. Could you please provide the full sentence or context so I can assist you better? A more serious threat was quietly creeping closer. Deep inside the cave, an ancient beast gradually made its way out, launching a vicious attack on the boy. Despite the danger, Alpha jumped forward to confront the beast. It was no match for the powerful creature, but it fought bravely, continuously intercepting the beast's attacks on the boy during a crucial moment. The boy lifted his bow and arrow, hitting the beast with precision. Alpha lay motionless on the ground, and the boy nervously shouted its name. Finally, Alpha managed to crawl out from under the beast's body, gravely injured, but he collapsed after just a few steps. Eddie fed Alpha the beast some meat and carefully took care of its wounds. They had run out of herbs, and their situation was becoming more desperate by the minute, but they had no option but to keep pushing forward. Eddie took the lead through the snowstorm, with Alpha right on his heels. Finally, the boy spotted his tribe's totem. Both he and Alpha were seriously injured, leaning on each other as they pressed on. At night, they rested in the frigid wilderness while the blizzard howled around them. Eventually, Alpha started to fall behind, worn out, and ultimately collapsed in the snow, unable to move on.